Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much. Good morning. The Redevelopment Agency meeting of April 1st, 2020 is called to order. This meeting has been properly noticed, posted in compliance with the open meeting law. These proceedings are being video recorded as well as presented live on KCLV, Cable Channel 2, and are closed captioned for hearing impaired viewers. Please note customers of CenturyLink and Cox Communication may view this program in high definition on Channel 1002 and in standard definition on Channel 2. You may also watch this meeting live on Apple TV, Roku, and Amazon Fire TV, and on the Go Vegas app. The Redevelopment Agency meeting, as well as all other KCLV programming, may be viewed on the internet, www.kclv.tv/live. The proceedings will be rebroadcast on KCLV Channel 2 Wednesday and the web, Wednesday of the meeting at 8 p.m., Friday 4 a.m., Saturday 7 p.m., Sunday at 7 a.m., and the following Monday at 5 p.m. This building is protected by state-of-the-art fire detection and suppression sprinkler systems if alarms should activate. During today's meeting, please evacuate using the exit, the back of the chambers, go out to the mezzanine, proceed out the double doors to the terrace, go down the back staircase. For anyone who has difficulty with stairs, please check with a marshal or fire official for assistance. Once outside, assemble on the northeast corner across the street from City Hall and Lewis and First Streets. Employees wearing safety vests or city marshals will inform you when it's safe to re-enter the building. For public comment related to items on the agenda, citizen participation, public hearing items, we have available a speaker card which you may complete and submit to the city clerk. Cards are available in the clerk's office or at the rear of these chambers. If you do not submit a card, it does not prevent you from speaking under public comment, citizen participation, or specified public hearing items. If anyone's present today who has need for hearing impaired equipment, please come forward and see our city clerk up front. Please note, if you park in the parking garage across the street, a self-validation machine is located in the foyer between the council chambers and security desk you walk through to enter the chambers. You must have your ticket with you to use the machine. If you don't have your ticket, see security personnel when exiting for a validation coupon. We will move on, but I think people can call in. And first of all, I'd like to welcome council persons Diaz, Knutson, and Creer, who are online participating from at home. Anything, if they're going to call and what, could I hear from Councilman Creer? Are you there?
Good morning, Mayor.
Thank you. And Councilwoman Diaz, please.
Good morning, Mayor.
Good morning. And Councilman Knutson.
Good morning, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning. Anything about comments, if you would, Ms. Holmes?
Thank you. Luann Holmes, City Clerk, for the record. We are offering e-comments. They'll be available for public comment and public hearing items on both the Redevelopment Agency and the City Council meetings this morning. You can go online at www.lasvegasnevada.gov/council-comment or via email at citycouncillive@lasvegasnevada.gov. We'd like to remind you that comments received after an item has already been heard and acted upon will be included in the record without being read out loud. There may be a time limit imposed on comments read for the record, as it is standard practice when comments are made here in person. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Holmes. Okay, agenda item number 3. This is our first public comment. During this portion of the agenda must be limited to matters on the agenda for action. The amount of time any single speaker is allowed may be limited. Always going to take the present comments first, and then we'll go to online. All comments made will be cross-referenced to those specific items. If anyone submitted a speaker card who wishes to speak under this portion of the agenda, please come to the podium, state your name for the record. And again, if you're at home, we'll get to you next. We'll set the time at a minute. And I will close the public in-person comment. Will go to online. Anyone there, please?
Thank you. We have no one online.
Wonderful. We'll move on to agenda item 4. For possible action to approve the final minutes by reference to the regular redevelopment agency meeting on March 4th, 2020. Mayor Pro Tem, is there a motion to approve the minutes, please?
Madam Mayor, I move to approve the minutes of the March 4th, 2020 redevelopment agency meeting.
Thank you. There's a motion. Please vote. And how say you, Councilman Creer?
Aye.
And Councilwoman Diaz?
Aye.
And Councilman Knutson?
Aye.
Thank you. Motion carries. We'll move on to agenda item 5, RA 52020, discussion for possible action regarding a resolution finding the project proposed by the Commercial Visual Improvement Program, CVEP, agreement between City of Las Vegas Redevelopment Agency, RDA, and Bella Tux Properties, LLC owner, located at 1611 East Charleston, to be in compliance with and in furtherance of the goals and objectives of the redevelopment plan, and authorizing the execution of this CVEP agreement by the RDA not to exceed $25,000, RDA Special Revenue Fund, Redevelopment Area, Ward 3, with Councilwoman Diaz. This item is related to our City Council Agenda Item 29, R162020.
Good morning, Mayor Goodman, members of City Council and Redevelopment Agency Board of Directors. Bill Arndt, Director, Economic and Urban Development. With us this morning is Richard Emanuel, who is the applicant, and I'd like to thank Richard for coming down to the council chambers today. This project is part of our visual improvement program, and we've been working with Richard for a while to try to help improve the exterior of his property. And we were working on that before all of the closures that have taken place in the community. I'd like to thank Richard for continuing to move forward with this project. The property is on 1611 East Charleston Boulevard, near Charleston and 16th. And this is a really important use of funds for this project because this property fronts Charleston Boulevard. You can see here, again, on the surrounding neighborhood, that there's a lot of new investment in this area, in this neighborhood, and I'd like to thank Richard for his investment in the property. Again, this is another shot of the property looking east and looking west. The property before is dated. It's an older retail space. It needs signage. It needs ADA improvements, new facade improvements, in need of visual upgrades. And this is what the property is going to look like afterwards, with new signage, new parking and lighting, new windows and storefront glass, new paint and stucco, new ADA ramps. The total investment is $50,000, and the project therefore is eligible for a matching reimbursement of $25,000 for the project. We are recommending approval, and I'd like to turn it over to Richard to just say a few remarks about the property and what the business is there at the property. Richard?
And if I might, Mr. Manuel, I know we're all doing this because we need to do it, but could I just see your face for a quick second so we have an
Yeah,
idea?
it's actually for everybody else's
Thank you. No, I just
comfort
think it's
zone.
important because how do we know who's come in your place?
Thank you so
And
much.
committed to money. So you can put it back on.
You
Thank
sure?
very much.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Listen, first, I just wanted to say thank you to all the councilwomen and councilmen for having me here for this opportunity. Madam Mayor, again, thank you very much. Eric Bourdonnais from the Urban Development Department was incredible to work with. I also had a chance to meet Brad Jerbick, the city attorney, who was really nice, had me in his office, walked me through the program, and then walked me down to Eric's office, and it's been a real pleasure. So thank you so much for this opportunity. I'm very well vested in downtown. I think back in 2005, I ran into your husband and at the time, Councilman downtown, that were talking about all the development going on downtown while I was the sales director for Streamline Tower.
Oh.
And they inspired me to invest in downtown. So my livelihood is in downtown. I own a bunch of properties. I recently acquired these properties, and I just want to make them beautiful out front. So there's already currently several businesses operating in there. This particular property is vacant, but it needs a facelift in order for me to go ahead and get it rented and put a business in there. So it can be zoned for retail and or office space, and I'm just looking forward to the opportunity. So thank you so much.
Well, and I want to thank you also, not only on behalf, but I don't know what Councilwoman's going to be saying.
Yeah.
But having spoken with Bob Coffin, former councilperson for Ward 3, several times this past couple of weeks, I know how excited he is to see Ward 3 continue to grow. And we're just hopeful we get through this and we see everything happen. Your building looks beautiful. So I'm going to turn it over to council. If any, only yourself. Yes, any comment, question? How about to the left here, okay? Okay, Councilwoman, back to you, Ms. Arndt. Anything to add?
No, just once again, for the record, Bill Arndt, just want to thank Richard for his continuing investment in downtown, and we recommend approval.
Yes, thank you. We really are thrilled to death with that, hopefully
Thank you.
soon.
I really appreciate you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Councilwoman's on the phone, and she will move forward. Councilwoman Diaz, please.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I just want to thank Mr. Emanuel for making this investment in Ward 3. I know that with the help of all of our small business owners, we're going to continue to make sure that Ward 3 prospers and is the best place to come and visit. So with that, I move to approve agenda item 5 on the redevelopment agenda.
Thank you. There's a motion to approve agenda item 5. Please vote and please post. Councilman
Aye.
Creer?
Aye.
Councilman Knutson?
Aye.
Thank you. That motion carries. Councilwoman Diaz made the motion, so she's obviously for it.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I
Thank you.
appreciate
Best
you all.
of everything.
Thank you very much.
And once this is over, which we're hoping for is not in the far too distant future, would you be beginning to work on it then?
Matter of fact, I'm meeting some contractors this afternoon. So I'm really pushing to get it done as soon as possible. I don't know how the city's going to operate with code enforcement and me being able to get the permits done on time.
I think, let me ask our city manager, we're really trying to keep moving
I know you are,
forward.
and
as
I
you know.
appreciate
We're
it.
just so proud of everybody pulling together so tightly here in the city. So the permitting and everything's moving along. You've got staff there, Mr. Manager?
Yes, we do. We are business, not exactly as usual, but we certainly will be able to make that accommodation.
Wonderful.
Great. Thank you
So,
very much.
Godspeed. Thank you.
Thank you.
Stay well.
Thank you.
Yes, you too.
Thank you, Mr.
Everybody stay
Arndt.
healthy. Thank you.
Okay, we're at our second citizen participation. This is agenda item 6. Citizen participation, public comment during this portion of the agenda must be limited to matters within the jurisdiction of the redevelopment agency. No subject may be acted upon by the redevelopment agency unless the subject is on the agenda scheduled for action. If you wish to be heard, please come to the podium, give your name for the record, the amount of discussion on any single subject, as well as the amount of time any single speaker will be allowed may be limited. Is there anyone wishing to speak under this portion of the agenda? Okay, let us now, hold 1 second. Okay, we will hear, is there anyone online right now? And then I'll read this little insert.
Comments?
Anybody
No,
calling
Mayor.
you?
No, no,
Okay,
thank you.
Thank you. I'd like to remind everyone that e-comments will be available for the public comment and public hearing items on City Council online at www.lasvegasnevada.gov/council comment, and via email at citycouncillive@lasvegasnevada.gov. Note that comments received after an item has already been heard and acted upon will be included in the record without being read aloud. There may be a time limit imposed on comments read for the record, as is standard practice when comments are made here in person. This redevelopment agency is now adjourned. We will start City Council promptly at 9. And thank you. Yes, ma'am. You would like them to stay on? Okay. Could you ask them, please?
Good morning, council members that are dialing in remotely. If you could just stay on the line and mute your phones, we'll start the next meeting shortly.
Will
Thank
do.
you. Okay, thank you. Okay, we have, looks like 18 minutes? Yes. 15. I like my watch better. Thank you.